All right, everyone, great to see you guys again. Let's say I've been busy as a total understatement, and your patience is greatly admired. Now, to the point of this video, because you all have waited long enough. Production of The Adoptive Prince is greatly underway, and we have a casting call for the prologue out right now. It ends on December 16th, though you never know if will still be roles left over, because, not everyone tries them, and so make sure to go take a look. I left the link for you guys below. I will also take a moment to share the character descriptions and names with you guys. First character is Voidchaser, who is the father of Coldbringer and is a male adult, also a senior. We're looking more for a voice that sounds more around the 40s in age. So Voidchaser, a little information about him, is he has always been a grouchy dragon who doesn't feel appreciated by anyone for what he has done or did. He helped the Nightwings in missions they carried out, whether involving the other tribes or Rainwings. No one ever let him have something of his own, and he lived on the volcano that maybe added a gruffness to his voice, but this is optional. He is a very protective individual of what he considers his and is quick to anger, and being defensive, whilst being bold enough to yell and speak his mind to Darkstalker, even when it angered the king. Next character is Boreal, the mother of Coldbringer. She is a female adult and also slightly a senior, as we are looking for a voice who is also in their 40s. Boreal is a sweet and comforting dragon. She does what she has to in order to secure safety for those she cares for. She is quite forgiving, but does not stupidly, blind, or naive trust. Overall, a great heart, and it shows through her actions, trying to get the best for everyone. The next character is Talltail. He is a young adult male, and he is one of Coldbringer's friends, and also a key character in the prologue. He's a young adult in his late teenage years or early 20s kind of voice. So, one of the tribe librarians in histories, or, historians, because I gotta have some kind of air here, Dark has come to him about history and also what he has missed. And so, Telltale is a very outgoing dragon when it comes to history and things that interest him. He is outspoken sometimes and generally welcoming and loves going out to do research and examine things. But he also can be a little shy sometimes. Silent Breeze is a female adult, well, a young adult, and she is in her late teenage years or young adult years. She's mostly an entirely mute dragoness and one of the friends of Coldbringer and Hopeful. She is kind and cares about others, but doesn't talk much about herself or anything, as she'd rather, or far rather, just talk through gestures and understand other dragons through their body language rather than their words, because you can't always trust words. Thoughtseer is a young female adult Nightwing, and she is a teenager, so she's well acquainted with Hopeful from art class, and she's very welcoming and slightly talkative in a caring way. She does sometimes allow others' opinions to cloud her judgment, but tries her best to fit in along with others. Fire Tracer is a young adult Nightwing, and he is logically clever. He will back down from a fight he knows for a fact he cannot win, and is pretty good about getting out of trouble. Otherwise, he's a thinner and quick dragon with a fiery attitude. Mostly sticking around dragons who could bring something for him, like power or praise. But generally he is a decent dragon otherwise, sticking out of name-calling, and rather an extra pair of muscle, rather than a teaser. Boulder Rusher is another adult male Nightwing, and he is also in his teenage years, but he is an older teenager. And so he's quite gruff. He is very large and a strong guy, and a decent intelligence logically. So he also knows when to back down from a fight, but he is also very protective of his friends, even if they're sucky to other dragons. And if instigated, will leap almost immediately into a fight if he knows he has a good chance of winning. Generally enjoys the thrill of fighting and being successful. He wants to be a soldier in the Nightwing army, and helps protect his tribe, but is also maybe in it just a little for just the thrill of battle. There's also a Nightwing teacher who is a female adult, and the age isn't necessarily nailed down, so you can just experiment around. She's a very kind individual, slightly older, And so she works with dragonettes, and she is calm and patient. And so ever since she lost her egg, she helps take care of other dragons. And I will note, if a parent does get rude, she can try and stay calm, but she's more likely to become angry. And so, speaking of some of these dragonettes, let's talk about Burstful. We need a very young voice for her, as she is just a child. And so, she's very eager all the time, and generally loves about everyone. She cannot hold it in because everything's just bursting for the seams for her all the time. And so she usually likes shouting and yelling, everything wonderful about the world. Secret Speaker is a bit different. They are also a very young female, and they also, as the name implies, are a mind reader and loves spilling anyone's secrets because she loves drama and she's got the sass to go with it. The last one is a female teenager named Finleaper, who is a Seawing and Nightwing hybrid. So is a voice kind of between a kid and a teenager, and also seems to always be in a rush. Generally, she is very polite and daring, and loves to get into things as long as it's within the rules and won't get her in trouble. And she doesn't take kindly to bullying, but doesn't fight anyone often. Now that you know some of the dragons a bit, I hope you'd go audition for some of them because I can't wait to hear your entries. On the side of voice acting as well, the first casting call results will be released soon. You'll hear the voice of Darkstalker, Coldbringer, Hopeful, and the Jade Winglet. I hope you guys are excited as I am. On the writing side of the project, there has been great work done in the completion of writing the prologue and Chapter 1, with Chapter 1 being underway right now. On the art side of things, progress has been fantastic. We have over 10 final designs and dozens of concepts from our fantastic arts team, bringing all our favorite characters to view. Along with this, I bring news on how our project shall be presented. There will be a written version, a posted written version with a scene speed paint beside it, and there will be a PMV animated version of the story for everyone to enjoy. Again, my dearest apologies for the wait and for the lack of any new content on my channel, but life has been a bit all over the place the past year, and I'm trying my best to do what I can for everyone. And I dearly thank everyone for your patience. Thank you. And if you like my content, you can like and subscribe to see content coming up in the future. And let me know what you think in the comments, and what you're most excited for in the comics future, or project's future. I shall see y'all soon. Have a wonderful day/night.